So we're 4 days into the new school year, and some parents are finding it hard to overcome the separation anxiety that comes with sending your little one off to school. Good morning, Saya. Is you them talking. This morning we want to know from our Smile Jammers if some parents are actually overreacting in these situations. So the question is, are parents who spend the first day at school with their children paranoid or protective? Here are a few responses from our Instagram followers.
I remember when my first son started kindergarten, when I was leaving, he started crying and I started crying. And my stepfather said to me, what am I do over there? Kill them? And I said, yes, I think it's a little bit of both. I think that's the only one we have.
Yeah, I think that's Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, so Instagram, driving in Jamaica, protective. My 7-year-old son normally has always been anxious about the first day from kindergarten. And even now, I still have to give him some support and encouragement. Every child is different, but it all comes down to a balancing act of trying to get out of there as soon as possible while giving them some reassurance that they got this.
Spicy Cake 83, first-time parents are both, but others are just there to fast and see what them neighbors' kids weird. Or if they come to school.
Oh my God, Spicy Cake, it's terrible. Dr. Chris and Simpson Harley says both, and that's okay.
Shania 8903. I was more on the protective side. Just wanted to be there through the process of getting my child settled in her class and see the facial expression on her face. Also get to know the teacher.
Good girl underscore Niela says they might have well stayed home with them. Nah, they have to take them out. All right. Job underscore Wellington. I think it is more paranoia or just the bond they don't wish to break, because it would be more or less the first time that they would be out of their reach per se. But this dwindles as their education level goes up. True, by high school, I'm not going with them. And then Trish says, I think it's a little bit of both, but as an educator at the secondary level, I welcome it. I invite them in, address them, and then I tell them to go home and cook their child's dinner. Many didn't leave. They kind of hovered around at my window for the entire day. But look at the bright side. They created a parent WhatsApp group, and I welcome the partnership with us. So that's great.
All right, we have some tips for, it says tips for tear-free goodbyes, and this comes from parents.com. And one says, let me come a little closer so
yes.
you could share this with me.
I was our grandson.
One says, reintroduce the teacher to your child. So allow them to form an initial relationship. Make it clear that you trust the teacher and are at ease with watching your child.
It says, bring a friend home. Ask the teacher whether your child can bring along a stuffed animal to keep in her cubby in case she needs comforting.
Yeah. When it's time to go, make sure to say goodbye to your child. Never sneak out. As tempting as it may be, leaving without saying goodbye to your child risks her trusting. You know, when my daughter was very young, and every time I left and I was going to work, she would cry. And I always just wanted her to stop. And I was talking to my mom about it, and my mom just casually said, tell her where you're going. So I said, well, she said, tell her where you're going. I said, all right. So one time she started crying. I said, but Daddy, have to go to work. Well, she would look at me and
I said, what money I make? Why you wait for this for a long time?
Okay.
Once you say goodbye, leave promptly.
Yeah, goodbye. And still a look.
Nobody say, me have to go. Bye-bye. And you're going to say, me I go.
Express your ease with leaving. Some parents wave from outside the classroom window or make a funny goodbye face.
And say, don't linger.
Yeah.
You say you're gone, and if you look through at lunchtime, them still walk up and down from the compound. Good morning, Yolanda's leaving.
All right, folks.
Up on the compound.
Yeah, well, it's out of the way because I think everyone would have started by now. Some started on Monday, some started on Tuesday, but I think everyone would be at school now. So it's what? What Benji said? They know that me are looking at.
Benji's one of them parents.
All right, head of the JCF traffic division joins us after the break. We'll soon come back for it.
Benji, I wanna
There's the exact camera looking for you.